If you guys need cheap coins, check out FIFA Coin Stock down below in the description, Dirty at checkout. And if you want cheap games, cheap codes, G2A also down below. What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike and welcome to the top 5 center mids / CDMs. We're on that value hype, which means we're looking at discount options. 2,000, maybe 2,500 coins as a maximum. These guys are going to make a difference right now, right this instant, every time you're playing. Get them into your starting 11. If you enjoy the content, let's smash that like button. We got the face cam is included now in the top 5 videos. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you like the face cam? Can we get more razzle dazzle? Can we get more hype? Let's roll. Kickstarting with the honorable mentions. These fellas just missed the cut. We've got the Brazilian Paulinho. 92 stamina. He's got great balance with good size. There's nothing that's a standout statistic, and that's kind of why he's in my honorable mentions. We've got Matic the Tank. A bit sluggish, but he's got 90 stamina. He's 6'4", and he's a brick wall. If you think you're going to deal with him easily, no sirree. And I like that he's left-footed because if you're playing 2 CDMs, you can put him on that left side. He can facilitate. He also scores some goals for me, and corner kicks, set pieces. A1 steak sauce. And then Hernandez, another Brazilian, one of my favorite players. He's the dream. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Unfortunately, had to leave him off my top 5 because his stamina, it's going a little bit downhill. And the same goes for his pace. He doesn't seem nearly as quick in this year's installment. And with the update, with the patch, I think skill moves a little bit knocked down. You got to run a little bit more. Rolling into the second batch of honorable mentions, we've got Gustavo, the Brazilian, playing in the Bundesliga. 88 slide tackle, 87 standing tackle. He's not missing any challenges. However, he's going to score you 0 goals. Maybe an open net, possibly a header. But if you need it with his footwork, it's not going to be for you. And I know he's a CDM. He's still solid. But when you're trying to break down all the center mids, all the CDMs, that's kind of a drawback for Gustavo. Hernandez might be a little bit of a sleeper. If you haven't got involved in the Russian league, he needs to be in your squad. This Portuguese man's got it all. A very good, balanced player. Reminds me a little bit of Perez, who just missed out of my countdown. And then Matuidi, another center defensive mid, the Frenchman. If you're making a Liga 1 squad, he's there. And he's got a 95 for stamina. And, I mean, Matuidi is one of those guys that's a menace. He bothers you constantly. He's not going to go away in any match. If he had better work rates and a little bit of a better attack in terms of being able to make a difference with scoring goals, he'd definitely be in my top 5, but I had to leave him just on the outskirts. At number 5, we've got the man-child, Philippe Melo, the Brazilian, playing for Galatasaray. And he can tackle. He's going to disrupt a lot of plays. He's very athletic, and he possesses enough good attacking characteristics to make him valuable on both sides of the pitch. The Frenchman, Diaby. And one of my main squeezes, if you've been watching the live streams, /Dirty Mike on Twitch TV, Diaby's in all sorts of different squads. He's 6'2", but he feels like he's actually 6'4", very physical, and he's just better than all his card stats may suggest. He doesn't have that many greens if you're going on foot head, if you're going on foot whiz. But if you play with him, you will understand what I'm talking about. All his touches seem to take him in the right direction, even his positioning. He's an annoying player to go against, and he's great to have on your squad. I can go on and on and on about all these good things that Diaby has done for me, and that's why he's got to be in my top 5. At the midway point, we've got Mr. Versatility Boateng, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill move, 6'1", the power, the skills, the shooting, the ball control. He wins all the midfield battles. And I want you guys to also take into consideration a lot of the center mids that I've included in this countdown or in the honorable mentions can also play the center defensive mid role. It's kind of up to you. But Boateng is a box-to-box. He just makes a difference in every single game. At the runner-up position, we've got skilling it and killing it, Guarin. In my opinion, he's one of the biggest upgrades in FIFA 15, regardless of what the card may state. He's got 4-star skill moves. Last year, he was good. He was solid. But this year, with the 87 long shots, the 91 shot power, the 88 strength, he's a horse in the midfield. You can't do anything with him. And even though it says he has a 68 for defense, he makes a lot of clutch tackles. And going forward, now having a little bit of some added creativity to go with being able to unleash from anywhere on the pitch. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's a FIFA god. He's a FIFA legend. He's got potential. He has potential. Top in the charts, we've got Nick 28's main man, Leroy Fer, and he's 6'2", but he has that 6'4" approach play that I was talking about with Diaby, and he's all over the place. He's got a 91 stamina, he's got an 87 strength, 88 jumping, and he's another one of those players that's a 76 overall, similar to Diaby, but he feels so much better than that. Whether you're scoring goals from distance, you're getting forward, you're in the right positions. He defends, he attacks. I can't say anything negative about Fer. If you haven't used and abused, you're missing out on a top-notch player. In fact, if this wasn't based on price, I think Fer still makes it into my top 5 central midfielders, and that's kind of a bold statement. If you guys enjoy the content, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Dirty Mike USA, and I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP.